And we start this very day by making it abundantly clear that the greatest enemy of a black man is the way that we reason. If not that the way we reason is very, very abhorrent, there is no need or reason why we should be suffering and complaining every blessed day without the courage to do something about it.
I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be.
Nigeria is the terrorist, not we, not Biafran. So Finland, you need to get that clear first. You need to know who is committing the act of terrorism. As of today, the Nigerian state, headed by Tinubu and Christopher Musa, continues to unleash act of terrorism against innocent Biafrans. They killed.
The program you're about to watch is coming from the United States of Biafra Media, the ITPS. I want you to pay attention to every information that you're going to hear in this video. It is very educating and it will inform you of the situation in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria and what is going on in the United States of Biafra. Pay attention from the beginning to the end. Every information in this platform is very important. We are here to promote the United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze. Pay attention from the beginning to the end, and you'll be glad you did. Let's watch and hear what the media is presenting.
That's why we say, let US, Russia, Israel, let them rush, let them come. Help us, we want to be free. We don't want to be a slave again. And that is, I feel, that is okay. We don't want that anymore. Biafrans, are we to continue to suffer? No! Are we to continue to suffer? No! We have decided that we must surely, Biafra must go. Bravo! Thank you.
Thank you. That is how the Ikwere people of Biafra land do greet. That's how they do greet. Now we are moving forward to see other people, other languages in Biafra land. That is how the women of Africa in Biafra land greet. Yes. That is the system that the people of Omo in Biafra land used to greet. That is to tell you, Biafra, we have so many languages. Thank you and God bless you. Biafra, unabiala That is the greeting of Igbo people of Biafra land. Thank you and may God bless you. We are now inviting the Amanyanabo of Okirika to come and tell the people of the world the decision of the Okirika people towards the restoration of Biafra. Thank you, Mr. Amanyanabo. You are welcome. Biafra Okiranyame! Biafra Okiranyame! Biafra Okiranyame! As a king of Okirika, I am known as David Elliot. Announced that we Okirikas are not Nigerian. And I will still give a reason that why we are not Nigerian. We Okirikas, we are Biafran, and I will still give a reason to the world that we are Biafran. Why I said we Okirikas are not Nigerian, because when it comes to Okirika land, we are with refinery, and oil wells. As Okirika, we are not benefiting from all oil wells. Rather, the Hausas and the Yorubas. Why I announce that we Okirikas are the Biafrans is that when it comes to Okirika land, we have a place they call Lumama, they have the place they call Church, they have the place they call Ojiriba. Did Ojiriba Hausa name? As Okirika
Announce that the international community to help us and release our brother, our uncle, our elder, our daddy, and our son. I mean, my Biafra, because me na be Biafra pakane. Me na be Biafra pu Igbo pu Biafra pakane. Do quelqu'un va Biafra quelqu'un be si ama go ke Biafra itiebe. Quelqu'un be si go ke Biafra itiebe. An go na go na me na quelqu'un ma. Me na my Biafra. Ha Biafra.
Above Cross River to come and tell the whole world the decision of the Cross River people towards the restoration of Biafra. Above, you are highly welcome, sir.
Effectivement.
Yeah.
Effectivement.
Yeah.
Biafra ma.
Yeah.
Biafra mamaro. I thank you all. My names are Etimiu Udo. I'm from Calabar. I represent my people so that the journey will be easy for everyone.
Bianca Ojukwu, Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and widow of the late Biafran leader, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu, has fulfilled a decades-old promise by honoring Bruce Mayrock, the 20-year-old American student who died protesting during the Civil War. On May 30th, 1969, Mayrock set himself ablaze in front of the United Nations headquarters in New York, desperate to draw the world's attention to the atrocities of the Nigerian Civil War. Before his passing, Ojukwu had confided in Bianca his desire to immortalize the man. Now, 13 years after Ojukwu's death, Bianca kept that promise. She built the Bruce Mayrock Memorial Building, a 3-story edifice with a memorial hall, exhibition gallery, and conference center. She also launched the Bruce Mayrock Memorial Foundation, which empowers youth through skills training, entrepreneurship, leadership, and peace building. Bianca described the project as a tribute to courage and a lasting reminder of the power one voice can have against injustice. Dr. Abati, over to you.
Okay. 51 years after the end of the genocidal, fratricidal civil war in Nigeria, 1967 to May 1970. I think it's refreshing, it is enlightening, it is instructive to see that the memory has not faded. And this is what Nigerians must realize, that memory is something that is very important as part of our collective heritage. And what Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu is doing is to remind us of that part of history. Now, so this Bruce Mayrock Memorial Building is to remind us of that history. It's supposed to be a memorial building that records the history, iconic moments, and also pay tribute to this American who sacrificed himself in protest against that fratricidal war, in which over 100,000 troops died, over 2 million people were displaced. On a daily basis, over 10,000 persons were killed, and a lot of persons also suffered from malnutrition. Children, particularly. We talk about Gaza now. In Nigeria, between 1967 and 70, we had a similar situation where many children died for no reason, for a war in which they were completely hors de combat. So this is about memory, this is about history, this is about a museum that will provide education for generations to come. So I think it's a commendable initiative. But what is more important here is about Mrs. Ojukwu's loyalty, commitment, devotion as a widow. One of the last wishes of Dim Odumegu Ojukwu was that he would like a memorial building to be built in honor of this gentleman, Bruce Mayrock, who engaged in an act of self-immolation in identification with the people of Biafra. Now, some widows are married widows. Once their husbands die, they just break off. But this is Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu respecting one of the last wishes of her husband and showing that even in death, she's a very faithful and loyal wife. In Nigeria, even some wives, when their husbands are alive, they are disrespectful and they are disloyal, and they don't even, hold the institution, serious. So this must be a message to all wives, to all persons in the institution of marriage. And I think that Ndigbo will be very proud of Mrs. Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu. It's not just Bruce Mirock that she's paying tribute to. She's also paying tribute to her husband. She's paying tribute to the cause of Biafra. She's also paying tribute to our collective history. Because whatever may be the circumstances today, it's not a part of history that we should wish away. It should be a sober reminder that no country can survive 2 civil wars. And that's why the major concern of every Nigerian should be peace and unity. When we remember the Biafran history, all of us should live together. What are you talking about? Is it the war in Kwale? Is it the war in the genocide in Asaba? Is it the the malnutrition and the crisis that Nigerians face collectively? The message is, as General Gowon put it, to go on with one Nigeria is a task that must remain an eternal obligation for every one of us as Nigerian compatriots.
Well said, Dr. Abati. Well said. Shall we take up?
It's imminent. You're quite right. It will for us be the price of freedom. Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of their readiness. I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side would be surprised as to what they're going to get. And I'm confident that it will not last long. I can't say for certain what Lagos has got. When we lost direct contact with Lagos, they had some 4 battalions, ill-equipped, and I know that they have been purchasing a lot of arms since, and I know that they have negotiated and received a few armored vehicles. Prior to that, they had some scout cars. I know they have tried to get planes. I am not sure they have got them there. But on our side, we too have not been sitting quietly. There has been quite a lot of build-up. And I think what I have here is sufficient to maintain the integrity of Biafra and more.
Asịkwana Chineke na enweghị ihe ọ ga-eme, maka ọ ga-eme gị nwụọ n'ike. Hope, asịkwana na ọ dịghị ihe Chineke ga-eme. Ọ ga-emekwa ya ịfụnanya. Isi eluigwe na enwere ihe ọ ga-eme maka Biafra, ọ ga-eme ya ịfụ ya n'anya. Ị ghọtago? Ezi aka ọ dị. Ị ghọtago? Ọnwa pie. Obugo ọtụtụ ọtụtụ anwụgo